So I keep hearing that the Philadelphia Eagles are lucky. All right, sometimes it's better to be lucky than great, right? But it seems like we're both. So today I want to give you 3 reasons why the Philadelphia Eagles are the luckiest team in the NFL. Let's get it.
You want Philly?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. The Philadelphia Eagles 10-1. It's your boy Joe Castro, aka Philly Fresco, and it is another episode of Philly the podcast. So first off, I want to apologize to everybody that I have not been able to go live as of late. A lot of things have been going on in my life. Holidays, work, everything is just killing me as of late. But soon we will be back to going live. Today I don't have the time to go live, but I wanted to talk to y'all. Because I see a lot of the narrative being pushed by the media, a lot of the narrative being pushed by a lot of haters, right? The Philadelphia Eagles are lucky. The Philadelphia Eagles are getting by. The Eagles are this or that. The way that they're winning isn't sustainable. There's so many things that I'm hearing that are just plain garbage, to be 100% honest with you. And honestly, this might become a bit of a rant because I am a little bit annoyed that people can't just give us our flowers. The Philadelphia Eagles coming off of a huge overtime victory against the Buffalo Bills. We're lucky. We're lucky. We were down by 10. We're lucky to come back. We fought in the second half, but we were lucky. We were out penalized. We out penalized the Buffalo Bills in the second half. They only had 2 penalties. We had more than double of that in the second half, but we're lucky. We're lucky. We had 2 false starts on a key drive to go ahead and tie the game, but we're lucky. We're lucky. Right? Jalen Hurts goes out there and plays outside of his mind yet again when trailing, but we're lucky. We're lucky. That's what we're going to keep on hearing. That's what we're going to keep on hearing because people can't just look at the team and realize what we're doing. This team is one of the strongest teams I've ever seen the Philadelphia Eagles put out there. You can rival them with the 2017 team, but I don't feel like the 2017 team or even last year's team faced the adversity on a weekly basis like the Philadelphia Eagles of this year are. We saw the clip of Brandon Graham going out there saying before the game was even decided, before they even kicked the field goal, before they even kicked the extra point. See, I'm getting mad. But before they even kick the extra point, Brandon Graham's out there talking about, hey, don't worry about it. I ain't worried about it. We gonna come back. You don't know Jalen Hurts like I know Jalen Hurts. This team believes in each other. Obviously, everybody in that locker room, it seems, believes in what Jalen Hurts can do. Nick Sirianni talked about Brian Johnson and his calming confidence and people believing in him when it's time to, go out there and shut up and put up, right? That's really what it comes down to. When we're down and all the chips are down, we find ways to win, but we're lucky. We're lucky. So today we're going to get into 3 reasons why we're so lucky. And I'm excited about this because I think that nobody's going to believe this. Nobody's going to agree with me, but hopefully it shuts somebody up. And if I can shut one hater up, then I've done my job. But before we get into all that, be sure to hit that like, hit that subscribe, join the family, man. We are on the road to 1 billion, trillion, quadrillion. Is that a word? I don't think it is. But at the end of the day, we are on the road to it. I appreciate all the support that you guys have given so far. If you are a bettor, check the links down below. Have links to prize picks, to parlay picks. You can get up to 100% of your deposit matched up by them by using my link. So definitely appreciate anybody that does that. But if you want to just support, it's free to hit that like button. It's free to subscribe. But let's get into it, man. The first thing I want to talk about is this defense, okay? This is from Zach Berman. Josh Sweat and Hassan Reddick are number 1 and number 2 in the NFL in pressures in the fourth quarter, respectively. A major reason why the Eagles have been able to win these close games is the pressure the edge rushers generate late in games. Yes, we are lucky. We are lucky that we have 2 of the top edge rushers in the NFL right now. Josh Sweat and Hassan Reddick have been absolute dogs. Absolute dogs. Josh Sweat, I feel like all year has been under talked about, if I'm being 100% honest. Hassan Reddick getting all the, press and everything, and obviously having a rough first couple of games with that cast on and everything. But once he took that cast off, it has been a wrap. It has been a wrap. This Philadelphia Eagles defense has really been maybe not great. There's definitely games that were like, what the heck is going on? The secondary sometimes gives up big plays, or a lot of times gives up big plays. We've made quarterbacks look a lot better than they really are. But when it comes down to it, and when it comes down to plays being needed to be made, right? I trust my defense. I trust Hassan Reddick. I trust Josh Sweat. I trust Jalen Carter, Jordan Davis. I trust Brandon Graham, right? Fletcher Cox. Kevin Byard's made some big plays. James Bradbury making some big plays, playing better over the past couple of weeks as well. Darius Slay making big plays. These guys show up when you need them most. And that is one of the luckiest things that the Eagles have. The Eagles have great players. Lucky us. Lucky us. So try to discredit these defensive linemen, these defensive secondary, these linebackers, right? This linebacker core that was thrown to the side, thrown in the garbage. Nobody wanted Morrow. Nobody wanted Zach Cunningham. They've been playing very well. Have they been perfect? No. Have they been perfect? No. But they've played very well. Nobody wanted Nakobe Dean in the draft. Has he been perfect? No, but he's played very well when out there. Unfortunately, injured right now, right? That's unlucky. I guess that's unlucky that we don't have a Nakobe Dean out there, and we can't see what the full potential of this linebacking core is. But the guys that are out there are making plays when it matters most. The team does not give up. And that is something you can't say about a lot of other teams. A lot of other teams get down and they don't know how to come back. A lot of teams go down and they don't know how to regroup. They don't know how to make halftime adjustments. Our defense does that. Shout out to Sean Desai. Sean Desai sometimes looks lost. His defense looks lost in the first half. He comes out in the second half and is lights out. Is a totally different defense, making big plays, making big time movements. This is what the Eagles do. All right, we do not lay down. We do not lay down. So I guess we're lucky that the Philadelphia Eagles don't know how to die. I think that's where it comes, right? The Eagles are lucky they don't know how to die. The Eagles are lucky that they don't understand that they're supposed to be beat. They don't get it. They don't get it. They don't realize, oh, I'm not supposed to win this game. We're lucky that they don't realize that. We're lucky. So that's the number one thing for me, is that this defense and realistically players in general are making huge plays when necessary. So that's number one. This defense, led by Josh Sweat and led by Hassan Reddick, are being huge impactors when necessary. Maybe not the full game. I would love to see this defense, love to see this offense too play a full game. We still have not played a full 4 quarters, and we're beating some of the best teams in the NFL. We've beaten 3 teams that people are saying Super Bowl contenders, but we're lucky. We're lucky. Luck beats Super Bowl contenders, apparently. Luck beats talent, apparently. We've played some very talented quarterbacks, talented teams, and we beat them because of luck. Come on, it's just ridiculous at this point. Number 2 is going to be number 1, okay? Number 2 is going to be number 1. This man is inevitable. Okay, Jalen Hurts is inevitable. I have said it time and time again this whole season. I am taking my quarterback over any quarterback in the NFL right now. I really, truly am. I really, truly am. Maybe outside of Patrick Mahomes, you put Patrick Mahomes in this offense, obviously with 2 nasty wide receivers, it would be interesting. But what Jalen Hurts is able to do, especially when there's nothing out there as far as the pass game goes, is untouchable. Untouchable. He's on pace to have, I believe, 15 or 16 rushing touchdowns, over 25 passing touchdowns. This man is doing it every single way that he has to. And not only that, he's a huge reason why the Philadelphia Eagles don't realize they're supposed to lose some of these games. The Philadelphia Eagles don't understand what being behind is, because we're never really that far behind. You're down 10 points 2 games in a row against 2 of the top teams in the NFL, and you come right back. And you beat that ass. Excuse my language. You come right back and you take the soul out of those teams. There was never a doubt in anybody's mind. You tell me in the comments, if you're an Eagles fan, did you have any doubt when you saw the Buffalo Bills had to kick a field goal? I was like, oh, we won this game. We won this game because Jalen Hurts is going to walk it right down the field and score for us. I never had a doubt. Brandon Graham never had a doubt. I'm sure a bunch of players on that sideline never had a doubt. I'm sure a bunch of Buffalo Bills players were like, oh, this game's over. Jalen Hurts is now becoming that quarterback that you say, did we give him too much time? And that is insane. The Eagles have not had a quarterback like that, and I can't really ever think when we did. I really can't ever think when we did. I love Donovan McNabb, but Donovan McNabb never had the pure grit that Jalen Hurts has. He didn't. He didn't. I can't think of, outside of a Tom Brady, a Patrick Mahomes, Aaron Rodgers in his prime. I'm trying to think of guys in our generation right now like that you can realistically compare him to. There's not many. There's not many that you say, oh, 2 minutes? He's got 2 minutes? He's got 1:50? Looking back at that Super Bowl against Kansas City, tell me if I'm wrong. You guys tell me if I'm wrong. If Jalen Hurts would have got that ball when they called that holding, we all know that we would have had about 1:30, 1:45, something around there. We would have got that ball back to Jalen Hurts. I have every single bit of faith that we would have won that game. I truly do. I have every single, and I did back then. It's not just a now thing. I truly believed that if he got that ball again, we would have been Super Bowl champions. And I truly feel that now going through all this, you can call it luck, you can call it battle tested, you can call it whatever you want. Going through all this, collecting all his infinity stones, right? Going against all these tough teams, these big time teams, and putting the team on his back. That's going to put us in a great position in the playoffs because the defense knows. The defense knows they just have to get the ball back to number one. That's all they got to do, and good things happen. So Jalen Hurts is a huge reason why we are so lucky. We are so lucky. Nobody wanted Jalen. Nobody wanted Jalen Hurts. A lot of Eagles fans did not want Jalen Hurts. I did not. At the time that we drafted him, I did not understand the pick. I understood he was a good player. I understand that Carson Wentz was, getting injured a lot. We were a little bit worried about that. We were lucky that Howie Roseman went against the grain and picked up Jalen Hurts. There was a lot of people that did not want Jalen Hurts. There's still a lot of people that don't understand or fully comprehend what Jalen Hurts brings to this team and what he brings to the NFL. Jalen Hurts is that guy. He is that guy. He is that guy. He is the best player on the best team in the NFL right now. And for people to continuously say we're getting lucky and not give this man his flowers, it is preposterous. That is crazy to me. It is absolutely insane to me that you can sit there and make excuses like they got lucky. The refs are helping them. Stop it. I said it before this game. I'll say it again. The Bills were one of the worst teams when it came to penalized. They were the top 5 team when it came to most penalized teams in the NFL prior to playing us. But now that they play us, the refs, they're cheating. They're cheating for the Eagles. These guys are undisciplined. That's not our fault. That's not our fault. We are top 6. And that's what's crazy to me. I think we're number 5 or 6 when it comes to least penalized team. Nobody's talking about those top 5 teams. I believe the Vikings are one of them. Nobody's talking about them. Well, I don't hear they're getting lucky. Why I don't hear that? Why I don't hear that? Who are the other teams? If you can put in the comments who the other teams are, I will pin your comment. Because nobody's talking about that. Nobody's talking about the 5 teams ahead of us that are less penalized than us. They're not lucky. Oh, I get it, because we're winning. Right? Because we're winning. A lot of these penalties that people bring up, yes, one play can change the game. It's a game of inches. I definitely agree with that. But a lot of these penalties that people are bringing up or no calls that people are bringing up are early in the game. The Bills had multiple leads on us. Penalties didn't lose that game for them. If anything, you can look at penalties against the Philadelphia Eagles that were backbreakers, right? Against the Bills, you look at the 2 against Jason Kelce. I mean, they were warranted, but they're backbreakers. Any other team, you possibly just don't win that game. You don't even hit that field goal. Jake Elliott picks us up. Another guy nobody wanted. We pick him up off the practice squad. He's one of the best, if not the best kicker in the league. One of the best, if not the best, in Eagles franchise history right now. Once he gets that ring, he will be. Well, he already has one. Once he gets that second ring, he will be. We're lucky because we put the right pieces together. We put the right pieces of the puzzle together, and we mesh. We are a family. When one person is down, the other person picks them up. That's why we're lucky. Let's really talk about this, because I really don't understand how so many people can just say, "Oh, they're lucky. They're lucky." You know what I'm saying? They lucky. It's the refs. It's this. It's that. No, it's us. It's us. QB1 is number 2 for me. And number 3, look, we don't need no pretty, graphic for this. We don't need no graphic for this. Number 3 is the belief. Every single person in that locker room, every single person in that stadium, down to the concession stand guy, believes that this team can be something. The Jalen Hurts knows that this team can be something. Brandon Graham, Fletcher Cox, Jason Kelsey, Dallas Goedert. You can go down the list. Everybody in this team believes in each other, believes in the team, believes in the coaching staff, believes in this team, believes in everything that we've put together. There's not many teams out there. There's not many teams out there that work like the Philadelphia Eagles, and honestly, I'm tired of hearing that we're lucky. The only thing we're lucky about is that we just don't know how to die. How lucky? How lucky? And I know a lot of people want to see us die. I know a lot of people want to see us fail. A lot of people want to see us lose. You're going to have to wait a little bit longer. A little bit longer. Maybe we lose one more in this season. I wouldn't be surprised. I have us going 14-3. I still allotted 2 more losses. Right? Who knows? Maybe the magic number is 4. So if we hit 14 wins, we don't really got to care about the rest of the season. You kind of got to just chill, get healthy, and get ready for the playoffs. But lucky us. Lucky us, we just know how to put together a team. So you guys let me know in the comments how you guys are feeling. How lucky do you feel? How lucky do you feel? Because I'm feeling really, really lucky. I'm feeling really, really lucky. And I'm feeling really lucky against this San Francisco 49ers team coming up. I can't wait to get lucky against them too. We gonna whoop that ass. We gonna whoop that ass, man. I'm telling you right now, no more Mr. Nice Guy, no more, clear-headed analyst. No, you guys want to talk, y'all want to call us, y'all want to discredit everything that we do, then let's do this. We gonna talk about it, man. I don't care. I don't care anymore. So y'all let me know how y'all feeling. Tomorrow, I'm hoping to be back live. I think I should have enough time to go live tomorrow around 12:30-ish, which is probably around the time this video will drop. But other than that, I appreciate everybody. Like I said, hit that like, hit that subscribe, join the family. If you are a bettor, check all the links in the description. We got some good deals for that ass. You know what I'm saying? Happy Thanksgiving. I hope everybody enjoyed their family, enjoyed their turkey. But yeah, let's go eat on Sunday against the 49ers. But other than that, y'all know what it is, man. It is Fly Eagles Fly. And we are out here. And we lucky. Peace!
This is for you.
Yeah. Fly Eagles flying on the team. Touchdown. Time to get Jalen this ring. You don't really want to start a thing. This a bird gang nation, baby. It's a Philly thing. Hater, and you looking like you type trash. I'm just here calling on Philly the podcast.